When people think about foods that are good for diabetics, fresh fruit might not be the first thing to come to mind. After all, it is called nature's candy, meaning it's naturally sweet. But that doesn't mean that fruit is off limits for those with diabetes. No, actually, there are some fruits that can help keep your insulin levels in check while satisfying your sweet tooth. And some on this list can even help lower insulin numbers in addition to containing nutrients your body needs. So stay tuned while we discover 5 of the best fruits for diabetics. And make sure to watch till number 5, since it needs to be eaten in a special way to reap the benefits. Number 1, apricots. It might be surprising that apricots made it onto this list, but they have earned their spot since a single apricot has just 17 calories and 4 grams of carbs. So with 3 to 4 apricots as a serving, don't let those carbs scare you, since they're well worth it. See, this tiny fruit is loaded with vitamin A, which doesn't just keep you looking great, but they also keep your vision and immune system at their best. And did I mention they're loaded with fiber, offering a generous 3 grams for every 4 you eat? So, you just might want to invite them to your next bowl of oatmeal or salad for a little bit of nutritious sweetness. Number 2, guava. If you live in a part of the world where fresh guava is always available, consider yourself lucky, especially if you're diabetic. Although this might only be a seasonal fruit for most of us, guava is great for those looking to control their blood sugar levels. If you're managing these numbers, you already know that foods with a low glycemic index are what you want to eat. And each guava has only a score of 12 to 24, depending on size. So since doctors recommend keeping those GI numbers around 100, guava can be a great addition to your diabetic menu. They also are high in antioxidants, which reduces inflammation and your risk for other illnesses. Number 3, berries. If there was a fruit on this list that every nutritionist agrees is a must for diabetics, it would be berries. And the great thing about berries is that there are so many different kinds to choose from, and they each have their own benefits for diabetics. For example, blueberries are one of the best sources of a special plant chemical called anthocyanins, which give them their beautiful blue hue. And research is emerging that shows that anthocyanins are helpful in allowing cells to better absorb blood sugar, which means your pancreas doesn't have to release as much insulin. And blueberries aren't the only berries worth eating. Strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are all fruits with a low glycemic number and lots of fiber. So if you're looking for a diabetic-friendly fruit, berries can be your go-to pick. Number 4, melons. This fruit might come as a surprise as one that's great for those with diabetes. But melons like cantaloupe and honeydew are great choices when looking for fruits that won't raise your blood sugar, especially since they're high in water content but also low in carbs. Cantaloupe has a GI score of only 4, which makes sense since they only have 13 grams of carbs. Honeydew is also a good option if that's what you prefer, but it does come in second since it has less vitamin C per 1 cup serving. The only warning I will give with these 2 fruits is that they are high in potassium, which isn't great if you also suffer from kidney issues. But if diabetes is your only concern, both melons will hydrate you, help prevent asthma, lower blood pressure, and reduce your risk of cancer. Yep, all that while being also delicious. Number 5, pears. You might be wondering why pears are the perfect fruit choice for diabetics. Well, one study showed that Bartlett pears specifically could help prevent and manage type 2 diabetes when consumed as a whole fruit. And eating the whole fruit was the main takeaway of the study, since the skin contains high amounts of anthocyanins. That's right, it's the skin that's connected with helping to reduce the need of diabetes medication, especially in those who are pre-diabetic or in the early diabetes stages. Which means pears can be a powerful tool in helping to prevent and manage the disease. So there you have it, 5 fruits that are great for diabetics. Is there anything you'll be adding more of to your plate? Oh, and if you found this video helpful, please check out our channel for more videos on food and health. But until next time, remember, we try to eat healthy today to be healthy tomorrow. Take care.